So, is the Xbox One irrelevant? It's something that we hear a lot of lately. It's something that, even the media pushes this kind of agenda that maybe the Xbox One isn't as relevant as it could be or should be, based on numerous factors regarding, where you can play the games, because you can obviously play some of the games on Windows 10 and likely most of, if not all, on Windows 10 upcoming games anyway. That's just their approach to it. They think that as long as you're playing it on a Xbox or a Microsoft platform, you're good to go. I don't really think and I've covered this before in another video that I gave on an opinion piece, they don't really seem to care about the sales of their consoles, honestly. They seem to more care about just getting the engagement and things like that. And just going by their recent Yusuf Mendy post where he said that their culture has changed completely to be like gamer first oriented and things like that, and I think that that's super important. I think that the fact that they are focusing on fan feedback is really good and crucial to the success of Xbox. And he actually wrote an extensive article on his LinkedIn about the aims of current day Microsoft from the perspective of an employee, and he actually used one of my favorite singers, Elvis Presley quote, "Take care of the fans and they will sure as hell take care of you." And he claims that Microsoft as a company are aiming to please as many fans as they can. And he goes on to say, doing the right thing is not always the easiest thing, and that will be the truest test of your values as a company and your commitment to real customer centricity. He said, we've experienced these challenges ourselves with Xbox. While the intent was good, we didn't deliver what our fans wanted. We since have heard their feedback, and while it took great technical work, we changed Xbox One. Since we've made that commitment to Xbox fans, we've never looked back. And he gives like this really nice kind of retrospective basically about how the Xbox One launch helped form the Microsoft that we have today. If you look back to any point on the Xbox team, they weren't really active on Twitter. They weren't active with fan engagement. It was basically, we got to see Don Matrick once a year trot out to stage at E3 and some stupid Kinect game or whatever, you know what I mean? They've completely transformed things. Even in their heyday in the 360, as good as that was, they weren't really keen on the fan interaction and the fan feedback. So, is Xbox irrelevant? No. I think that Xbox is very relevant for console gamers. I think as long as you are into consoles and you like the ease of consoles, I think that still that's the best way to go. And I've said it a million times, and I think you guys know what I'm about to say. If you're a console gamer, you're going to play your games on console. 99% of the games we play as console gamers are multi-platform games. And 98% of those multi-platform games are available on PC. Yet we as console gamers choose to play them on console because we're console gamers. So the fact that Xbox exclusives are also on a PC doesn't change anything for us because we are always playing our games on consoles. Now there's some that'll do both. There's some that will only play on PC. There's some that will only play on console, like myself. I couldn't care less about playing on PC. I get offered PC stuff all the time. I buy all the Play Anywhere titles and I never play them on PC. I never download them. I never do anything with them. So I mean, that just goes to show that one person's garbage is another person's treasure. For me, it doesn't matter one way or the other. It's not my thing. But I can understand that, Phil was probably one day wanting to play some of his Xbox games and, and wanted to be tied to his account and maybe didn't want to play Steam. And I can understand that. I love the Xbox ecosystem. And so you want your achievements, you want your profile, you want your friends, you want to be able to interact with them. So the best way to do that is offer that stuff on their other platform, which is Windows. And I think that people, kind of either don't take that, they don't really understand that that's Microsoft as well. They look at it as, I think fanboys look at it as it's not relevant anymore. But Xbox being the most successful one to date, I think that speaks volumes. The fact that they've made the We Heard You console with Scorpio, I think it's really relevant. There's always going to be haters out there that say that it's not. Does Sony's games going to PC make the PS4 irrelevant? No. If you're a console gamer, for sure it doesn't. Nobody's gonna. If you're gonna play a PS4 or whatever, then that's what you're gonna do. If you're gonna play an Xbox, that's what you're gonna do. Bottom line, it's not irrelevant. It's not. So, I think it's very interesting. Looking forward I definitely think that it's not irrelevant. I think that it's super relevant to console gamers. I think that it's irrelevant to PC gamers, but then again, so is the PS4, so is the Switch. It's just preference, really. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys like some of these late night opinion pieces. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.